You know it's a special occasion when we got to run back-to-back podcasts in 2 days. All right. So we got some breaking news today from the IFBB, and it's a big one, man, because this is going to change the game a lot for men's physique specifically, but really all of bodybuilding. And there he is. We got some good guests on here to talk about it.
All the divisions besides the bodybuilding divisions.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so just to quickly summarize it, look, can you just break down what the changes are and compare?
All right, so you got auto qualify for top 3 at the Olympia. Auto qualify if you win a tier 1 show. The tier 1 shows are the Arnold Classic. I consider our Arnold the Arnold Classic. I don't consider winning the other Arnolds getting an Arnold title. It's an Arnold UK, not an Arnold Classic.
Yeah.
But Pittsburgh, New York, Dubai, and Romania. Yep. Those are the tier 1s. So if you win any of those, you're auto qualified too. Also to auto qualify, if you win 2 shows, auto qualified. Outside of that, they're taking the top 25 and they're adding it to those people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so when you say, so you're saying outside of that, so if you win 2 shows,
you're not on the points list anymore.
Okay, so perfect. So
it's question there. So hey, to reiterate on that. So if let's just say you got a guy in like the 23 spot, right before the Olympia, and he wins a second show,
he's off the points list.
25. Does that mean
he's off the points list?
Next person?
Just like winning the show, like now you're off of it.
No, Drew. What I'm saying is that guy that's in 26, is he going to move into 25 now that?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Because you're off the list. Yeah. What do you, Chris?
What?
In what world would they not move up?
Listen, I got this question in my DMs. I'm asking.
I'm ask me again. I'm asking. I gotta ask the other side because it's like the question is coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
hey, you ever have that kid in class that asks the dumb questions for all the other idiots?
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
What color is a yellow school bus?
Yeah, I'm colorblind, bitch. I don't know.
Yo, George, didn't you talk about something like this not that long ago?
Actually, me and Dre was talking about it.
He said it on the first podcast we did. Literally exactly this.
The difference is that we would have had you competing again a day before, like the day the amateurs compete at the Olympia. But I actually like this way better.
Okay, so just to summarize this for people who are novices or learning about the sport, what does this actually mean? What was the goal for the IFBB to even implement this rule in the first place?
To cut the numbers down. You're still going to get about 45 guys though.
Yeah, and that's still a lot. And I think some people think
I think maybe a little less, right? Because let's do the math real quick, right? So you only usually get about 5 guys who win multiple shows a year.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just bump that to 10, right? So we have 10 guys that'll win multiple shows. Then you take the top 3 from the Olympia, and you take the 5 from those auto qualifier. That's 18 people. So then you got to still add the 25.
Yeah.
So you're still at 43.
I think you killing a lot of birds. You're making the feel like you win 2 shows, you're legit if you win 2 open shows. So you're getting that part. Then if you top 25 off the point system, you legit, but you're not getting the extra, and they can still save the amount of shows. You know what I mean? So they're
them cutting the amount of shows was never an option.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying this is so that's why this works. You still got the shows.
Oh yeah.
Everybody talking about the quality. The quality is there because you won 2 shows, so we know you legit can't accidentally win 2 shows. And if you what you say you are, work to get in the point system. You should be there.
It's just going to trim the fat, bro. It's going to cut the bottom 25 guys off.
Yeah.
The only thing that I see is look at international guys, for example, Japan, or you look at India. They're forced to come and compete in the States or find another show.
Yo, bro, it's our league.
Yeah, so we're not losing the international, but there's a lot of guys that qualify already that don't even have the passport.
At the end of the day, it's our league, right? So most of the shows are here. If they want to have more shows, either their promoters need to step their game up or they got to move around. It's the nature of the beast, bro. Everything can't be perfect and tailor-made to everyone, bro.
Yeah, but the IFBB can hurt and stunt the growth of the.
No, they can't, bro. No.
You don't think that's going to
not stunt the growth? No.
Bro, in India, there are 2 pro shows. 2.
Guess what? They're
They
gonna
have
have
to
to
come
go
here.
somewhere else besides India to compete.
Okay,
brother.
look. So for you, for the guys you took, we talking about trimming the fat, right? So the guys you're talking about, they're going to be in there anyway. It's not going to matter to them.
Hey, Alex, got a question for you. How big is the United States compared to Europe?
A lot smaller.
But that's the thing. They don't have the opportunity as much as we do here.
Yes, they do.
Hey, they could travel around pretty quickly like we can go to
Yes,
States.
they do.
Bro.
Yo, listen, all I know is this. If you're a pro and your money ain't right, bro, you're not going to be able to travel around and do all these shows.
Well, guess what? Serious competitors only.
If you a pro and your
Trims
money
the
ain't
fat.
right, you ain't going to be able to do no shows. What you
Mhm.
talking about? You
Yeah,
still
yeah,
got to
yo,
travel
at
in
the
the
end of
U.S.
the
to
day,
do
dude,
shows.
Yo, look,
Exactly. There's people who
So-
already complain about that right now.
again, right?
Hey, I
Bring
go
it
to
back
Canada
what-
for my wins.
Bring it back to the beginning. What I said. It's trimming the fat, bro.
Yeah,
If
but
you ain't got the funds to compete, you're part of the fat that got trimmed.
Damn.
If you yo,
Damn.
That's real though.
If you live in Japan and you can't move around and get 2 wins, you're part of the fat that got trimmed, yo.
Put it this way, the original point system, when those guys made it on points, who has ever placed well making it on that point system at the Olympia?
You're right. I don't think anybody.
Nobody stands out to you. This way, that 25 is usually going to be probably the top 25 in the world, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember, it was like Barack was making it every year off of points, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys never went back.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Now, is this at all going to hurt the promoters by any chance?
No. Going to bring them more money because more
That's
competitors.
Better competition.
Alex, that was the main reason. There's no world where they were cutting the shows, bro.
Mhm. So, do you think that there's a chance that prize money will be increased now that they're making?
No, fuck no. What does one have to do with the other, bro? Y'all reaching with everybody in the comments with the, I hope the prize money goes up. The fuck does that have to do with the other thing? They're mutually exclusive, bro. They don't have anything to do with each other.
People are still going to compete regardless.
Yeah.
Even if the prize money didn't go up, they're still
Drew,
going to
it's
do
not
these
even
shows.
that, Drew, it's not even that. It's point blank period. They have nothing to do with each other.
I think the only way they can overlap is saying that now, because of this rule, they're making more of the top athletes compete more consistently, which is going to bring more eyeballs, more money to the live stream. Why not give that money back to the athletes? Because
they don't have to.
Yo, bro,
Exactly.
People are
Alex,
still going to
Alex,
come in
shut
and
up,
compete.
bro. This is called capitalism, bro. We don't live in communism, bro.
Hey, the only thing you're going to see is the NPC. They're going to be on and off the stage in 10 freaking seconds because there's going to be a lot more pros.
yeah.
That's where the money's going to be coming
Listen,
from.
a lot of us did this regardless.
Little bars, like, hold up.
a lot of us pros did this regardless. My first year going to the Olympia, I did 5 shows and actually added it up. I would have had 13 points before even winning Chicago. That 10 points would actually put me at 23. So I was actually doing the math. I applied it to what I was already doing. This was the first year I was ever one and done, and now they got rid of it. And you know what? Being one and done this year, I don't like it. I love competing.
Yeah.
I want to compete more.
It takes you can't build no momentum. You can't build a rhythm.
Exactly. And I always got better with shows.
No, you can build a rhythm, George. That's wrong, bro. Because this was built on bodybuilding where one and done was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
No one competed in multiple shows all the time like that. Like even in men's physique, I invented that, bro. Everybody else wasn't doing that. Everybody was doing they one show and sitting down, bro, after they won, George. Nobody was still competing after they won.
I don't remember ever being one and done ever. I've never done that ever.
Okay, George, after you won the New York Pro, what did you do after that?
I did shows before that. I did the owner before that.
You see,
I did 2 shows before that.
Hold on, George. Listen to what
That's
I
not
said.
one and done. I sat down after the New York Pro.
I said one and done after you win. What the fuck does it matter for you to go sit down if you didn't win? You not qualified.
I won Pittsburgh before New York Pro though.
I didn't ask you what you did before. I said after you won the New York Pro, what did you do?
I sat down, but
exactly, motherfucker.
what we talking about, I won Pittsburgh, then New York. So
that was 1 year, George. I asked you the year you won New York. You know exactly.
Only doing one show, winning and then being done.
Down.
Okay, if you're asking athletes, and again, I'm going to play devil's advocate. So you guys can all attack me. Just call me the outside perspective. Do you think running the gauntlet and forcing guys to run the gauntlet longer is going to cause any health concerns?
It's not about forcing them to do it. They're willing to do it. And if they want to go to the Olympia, a lot of these guys aren't going to just win shows. And with this system, you have to win 2. And if you win 2, you're pretty dominant.
Tell them, Drew. Yo, Alex. Yo, bodybuilding is a choice. What you take is a choice. No one is forcing you to do anything. There's a whole nanny division and all that we got, bro. So at the end of the day, those are all your choices.
I
On
just feel
top of
like
that, Alex, in men's physique, you shouldn't be taking something astronomically to get a physique to be there. That's going to damage your body like you would a guy in open bodybuilding. So
Yeah, bro.
No, you can still damage your body, bro.
people
No, you
people
can, but
take
you
what they
shouldn't
take.
be.
I wouldn't even say that they take what they take. It's just I think people putting too much in the system. It's going to be you're going to compete just like you compete. Now at the end, if you're a points dude, you might have to do 1 or 2 more shows. But if it didn't have no system, you would be competing anyway, trying to make it to Olympia. So
Yeah.
if you was the 2 spot or the 3 spot or the 2 spot, you would still be going, and you wouldn't care about your health. You would still be doing the same thing. Nothing really changes. It's just a system. The cream is still going to be at the top, no matter what the system.
No, the thing that changes is that
The fat is cut.
The thing that changes is you can't win and go sit down no more.
Yeah.
That too. That's true. That
You got
definitely
to either
changes.
be
Yeah.
really dominant and get 2, or
You
you're
have
going
to
to
go
have to
get
run
your
it.
2 clip, then go
Yeah.
sit down.
I don't see anything here, and I know if I'm missing it, but I saw.
I'm thinking, guys, around besides the double winners, there's people who win 2 shows. I'm thinking around 18 to 22 points gonna get you in.
Isn't that pretty on par with what it was before too?
Yeah.
It was a little bit higher than that.
Okay.
It's
There's
the
only,
average
3
around the
spots
2
before,
show
wasn't it?
wins, so that's 20 points.
Then
No, but no, Drew. That's no 2 show wins would get you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's on the point system, that would be
No.
20. So
So that's why I say you would
18 to 22.
That's what. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
that makes sense. I really think this financial side.
And by getting you in, I think at the highest point of
Yo,
that 25 and point
financially, it's
standings.
gonna kick people's asses, Alex.
Yeah.
If you ain't got sponsors, yo, bro, what it comes down to is if you're not serious, need not apply.
Yeah, but most people aren't in your position.
No, but what I'm saying, but Alex, bro, this is not bro, this is life, bro. Everything is not catered to the weak, bro.
The weak and the broke aren't the same.
Yes, it is in this situation.
this-
The weak person
in this
is the broke
situation.
person, bro.
But
It's not everything doesn't get bent to the weak person's will, bro. Yo, bro, raise up your level, bro. These other motherfuckers over here got the bread, bro, and they got sponsors.
Yep. You got to find a way.
Again, back to what I originally said. This is a way to trim the fat in all different aspects.
Mm-hmm.
But think about these guys, right? Think about the guys who try to scratch and claw and never win a show, right? Mm-hmm. And they're always in like that, I'll say that like 3 to like 9 range, right?
Yep.
That guy's dead. That guy's dead.
Who comes to mind when you think about those guys in that range?
I was just about to ask, who does this affect the most?
I was thinking Josh Guidry.
Look, I'm going to name somebody, but I don't think this affects him because I think he's actually better than what he does because he picks his shows wrong. But someone like Josh Guidry. Yeah. But Josh Guidry now, if Josh Guidry just picked his shows right, I think Josh Guidry could win a show and get a couple of top 3s and be Gucci.
But do you think he could still get those top 3s?
Shows, though.
Do you think they could still get the top 3s, even though some of these other guys that have won a show that are going into another one?
But that's why I put them in the top 3s. They're not always going to be in the second spot. They're going to be in that 3, 4 spot sometimes.
Yeah.
How many guys do y'all think is going to go for the 2 wins?
No,
I think
everybody that gets one.
I think, all right, so basically the top 15 guys at the Olympia, George. 15, 20 guys are going to go.
Because I think you got to ask that. Because think about it, when you just said they're going to get their win and then go get some points. I'm like, damn, that is, you can play this. And so then I'm like, yo, winning 2 shows is not easy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So how many fucking dudes are going to go for the 2?
I think 20 guys are going to try to go for it. Do I think 20 guys are going to get it? No. But do I think 20 guys are going to go for it? Yes.
Wait, when you say go for the win, right? So you get 1 qualification, that person's not sitting down. So
no.
They're going no matter what, right?
Yes.
So are you saying go for it as in the people who are likely actually have a chance to actually get it done?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but you may get a person that was that one person that they caught a win, how we would say caught one, and then they left with, damn, am I going to catch another one? Or
no,
they might go do another show and lose.
Exactly.
So then they got a dilemma.
Track, though, George.
Yep.
What'd you say?
They got no choice. They got to eat up those 2 through 5s.
Go do both in India, Alex.
Listen,
like, yo,
and you got the guys that get 2 and still compete.
Yo, you know what else this is? Yo, that's another one, Drew. You know who this is gonna smoke?
Who?
people who get 4s and 5s. Because just like the O's point list, remember, 4s and 5s did not move the meter for you.
Mm-hmm. You have to be a top 3 guy to even.
At every straight up.
You have to be.
Yo,
well,
so
that's raising up the
look,
quality and trimming the fat.
Yo, so look, I'm gonna tell you what's funny, right? If you really break it down now, right? It's actually very beneficial to compete late in the season if you're not running the really good guys.
All right, explain.
Because look, right? Everybody gonna come out in the beginning and mow down all their 2 wins to go sit down. Mm-hmm. So by the end of the season, you're gonna get all the 4-5ers and the people who just getting off the couch.
Yeah, because
none of the guys who've been placing 1, 2, and 3 are gonna even be out on the track no more.
Hey, look at the shows we got right now. Look at who's been competing.
It's gonna be even worse, Chris.
Yep. No, that's what I'm saying. Worse. Yep.
So if you're smart, you could just come out and pick those people off at that spot.
So do you think in those 3 to 5 spots you shouldn't come out early at all? You need to play it safe or play the strategy of competing late?
Yeah, because you're not gonna win, right? Because think about it. So
but
you get the 4s and 5s, right? Say you win the 4 through 7 spot in most of your shows, right? Mm-hmm. And you're not gonna win. What does it make sense to come out and get a 1 and a 2?
The athletes are going to be too nervous to do that, bro. They're going to be forcing them down early.
So think about this, right, Alex? Think about if you get 2 4s and a 5, right?
Yeah.
That's 2 4. You only got 5 points. Somebody comes out and gets a 2nd place and they're tied with you.
That's crazy.
Dre, you make a great point, man. I'm over here like, thank you. That because look, you got to think throwing the Arnold. So they had to prep for the Arnold too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if they prep for Olympia, they're going to be crying because they ain't got the experience. Oh, I did the Olympia. I did the Arnold. Now, if you still got to go do another show because you didn't win the Arnold. You didn't. Right? So now you got to go get your win. I know because I done ran this route. Then you got to go to another win. I know what that's like. But if to think about it, that was me who was doing that. And then I'm going to sit down. Dre, win New York. And after New York, man, that shit looks sweet. Because everybody who's accomplished and already did it, and they got to get ready for Olympia, so they're not going to be out there running. But for a guy like me in the position I'm in right now, that sounds okay. That sounds like a place to be for me.
Look, people like Edvon, right? People are in 4 email.
And like I was talking to Ben just real quick. I was talking to Ben before, right? So look, I'm gonna turn it up when I go home for stats. I'm gonna turn. I do what I told Ben. Remember, we're at Edvin, right? But I told Ben this. Ben's like, so what you doing? I was like, yo, I'm going to turn it up for Daytona now. Because now I'm going to try to grab at least 1 win on this side that qualifies for next year, right? Mm-hmm. Then he goes, Dre, the deadline's next week. Turn it up for Sasquatch too. I said, oh, so now, boom. I'm in a spot where nobody planned on competing these next 2 weeks.
Nobody, bro. This is the dead period right here.
Bro, I can go turn it up for 2 weeks at the crib, bro, and snatch at least one of these 2 open weeks.
Bro, 100. This is right now.
So now I got 1 in my pocket already going in the next season.
Yep.
Shit, if it works out, I got both of them in my pocket.
Hey, Drew's thinking over there right now.
Hey, that's what I was thinking over here too. Like, y'all better be taking notes because
listen, the biggest thing.
You can have your ego if you think you good. Go for the dub. You put the work in, but it's strategy too. It's definitely.
That's what I was just gonna say. The biggest thing that I see from this is strategy.
So much,
and it's what guys should be doing all along. It's what they should be doing now. You know?
Agreed.
It's just taking it a step further now. Even the guys that are in that top 30 range at the Olympia, a lot of those guys are going to struggle as well.
Yeah. That's the part, bro. A lot of the Olympians you guys are seeing now, we talked about a lot of guys breaking through this year. It ain't going to be that this next year.
Just got that much more difficult.
What do you mean?
Those guys right now who are qualifying, say, for the first time this year,
God.
It's going to be they got the taste of the Olympia this year. And just like that, it can be gone the next year.
But you know what, though? But look, so let's go back to the beginning of what I said, right? Remember, guys, it's a theme, trimming the fat, right? Mm-hmm. Yo, 70 motherfuckers don't deserve to be there anyway. So a lot of them people making their first Olympia and skinning by their teeth, guess what? In another world of 5 years ago, these motherfuckers would be sitting at home on the couch anyway. So I don't know what the fuck they talking about that less people gonna qualify.
Go be a real Olympian.
No, this is how it should have been the whole time, George. A lot of those people would have never qualified if it was only 40.
Yeah, but the growth, though, you got to think.
No, George.
I know what you said. You're right. You're correct.
George, no, George. The growth is in shows and revenue. We didn't need to add more people to the Olympia. If we would have had this system in place, it would have still been less people to begin with. We just because we're growing as an organization doesn't mean we need more 100 people walking across the stage per
that was the
division.
old system. That was the system of
I get that, George.
Win and you win was the system.
No, I get that, but I'm
Until
saying
it's
going
70
forward
people.
now.
Yeah,
I'm saying going forward now.
Yeah.
Drew, does this make you think of anything different going into the Olympia now? Are you thinking about extending your season, maybe jumping into an earlier show to try to snag one during the
season? I planned on doing something after the Olympia regardless. I mean, this doesn't change anything for me. You know, I know with where I'm at the Olympia, I know I've always deserved to be there. I ran the gauntlet in order to get there, and it was just for my passion of competing. And, you know, taking my first show to Daniel Ammons being second in 2023, that was my breakout show. I'm like, okay, I could do this. And those lineups, I was beating some guys. There's a lot of guys that are at the Olympia that never beat anybody.
Yeah.
If you say, hey, what show did you win and who did you beat? You know, I could say I beat Charjo. I've beaten guys like, Daniel at this point, Daniel Ammons, who's been a guy who is in conversations for many, many years. There's a lot of guys that are well known that are at the top. I did beat Ben at Wasatch in 2020. So, I mean, these are things that have happened, especially when the sport was, you know, continuously evolving and kind of going through the different eras. So I've always loved the competition. I think it's great. I think it's going to weed out a lot of different guys. After Olympia, Hurricane.
And look, I don't think anybody, and look, Alex, I don't think anybody should change anything that they planned on doing up until the Olympia.
Yep. And I've always strategized Olympia, regardless.
You can make all the plans you want to in the world.
You know that show right before the Olympia in Vegas? I'm guaranteed this is gonna try this. People are gonna try to speed their timeline up. Those guys.
Wait. That's the open. I thought it was a natty show.
It is. No.
Does it have men's physique?
Yes. Gabe's doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been messaging me for the past year to promote it and just kind of telling me about it. And I never knew where I was going to be at this point. But the biggest thing for me is I never wanted to do a show before the Olympia because we try and grind so hard to get the Olympia. And then we get so overzealous that we want to do something early and it can't affect you.
No, I don't think anyone who has true aspirations at the Olympia should be doing that show.
Exactly. But now the mindset of those who know, bro, they're going.
The people who don't got true aspirations here, nigga, get up in there a week early, yo. Try to make
listen.
Yo,
when you go to the Olympia
a week early, nigga, shake the dice, see if it happens.
When you go to the Olympia, you know where you stand. So when you do a show after that, they know your name if you're in that top 15, top 10.
So look,
it gives you more momentum after rather than before.
A great point, Drew, because the people in the 15 or the 10, like if you're in the 10, like and not in that top 3, no doubt about it, you should be competing till you get your 2 wins at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Get it as early as possible. You're already in the mix.
At least one in a possible.
Dude, there's going to be people like Emmanuel, Corey Morris. It's just those guys who are just outside of the top 3.
Those guys should all be competing after the Olympia. Every single one of them.
Hey, Dre. Hey, man, you see you saying good shit, man. You be talking too much, man. You need to go sit down.
No, nigga. I'm saying I got the best shit to say, nigga. You just over there cheesing the whole time.
Nah, I'm fucking with you, but nah, you saying the right thing they should. I'm just saying, I'm trying to.
Yo, I'm not gonna front though. After Drew said it makes me realize your strategy is gonna matter more than ever.
More, bro.
But here's the problem. Even saying all this stuff, there's still going to be people that don't listen.
Yo, George, what do I say all the time?
So Andre told me a long time ago, Dre,
they go do it.
Dre, stop talking. George, they're not going to do it anyway.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking this entire time. Their mind's made up. They're going to do New York. You're going to see Brandon's name on it, Ali's name on it, or something. It's like,
yo, look. In my opinion, the New York Pro should have 6 guys in the show.
That makes
the top 6 at the Olympia.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying is like, if people are being realistic of how this is going, those shows should have no more than 10 guys in.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But it won't because they want the experience.
There is no it's like the Timbuktu Classic that you have a chance of winning.
It ain't like that no more, bro.
Not everybody thinks that way. Some guys turn pro and they know they're going to get smoked, but they go on that stage to say they did.
They want to compete where you compete because it's Andre Ferguson. I'm going to be standing next to you. People
never thought like that. When I came into the league, I wasn't competing where Sadiq competed at because it was Sadiq. No.
Yeah.
That's what people
compete
do
to beat them.
No.
I know that.
What
I know Martin
did that.
I care about that? That's like an open bodybuilder thing where you go and you really, you know what I mean? But even they realistic. They know going in like, yo, this is going to beat me, but I see where I stack up. To me, that's like an open bodybuilder thing. You know what I mean? Men's physique, you know whether you're there or not.
Yo, not if you're trying to win. If you're an open bodybuilder, you ain't looking to stack up. You looking to win still.
But it's different too.
I just remember
because your show's already limited.
Martin
You can't
before
do that many.
Remember Martin went against Nick Walker? I was at that show. That was the same show.
Oh, that was
Pittsburgh.
just a specific thing, George.
Or
Yeah,
New
yeah.
York. New York.
Yeah, but I'm
understand.
just saying to go along with what Chris was saying.
No,
yeah,
yeah,
but that
I
matters.
understand what you mean.
Martin still was the dude regardless. You know
I
what I'm saying?
understand.
So yeah, you
And he
you
pushed
have
him
to
at
be
that
dude.
show, and that made him break out.
If you
Yeah, but I'm saying he still was the man though. He was just seeing where he stacked up against Nick.
I'll say this though, George.
Those dudes, they not Martin.
But I'm gonna say this, George. That would be pointless to do in men's physique now with the new shit.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pointless because guess what? You're not even gonna get to stand next to him unless you one of the top guys in the world.
And then you're wasting
the
a peak.
The goal is to get to the Olympia.
I tell everybody that.
Period.
How
do you get there?
So it don't matter.
They don't remember.
You got that ticket. It don't matter. People be thinking worried about. I don't give a fuck how I got there. I'm there. I'm gonna be like 10.
Period.
Hey, bro, we got some delusional people though in their heads, so I'm just
delusion can take you places though, but a lot of times it can't. Shit.
Yo, I'm dead, yo. Delusion to take you places, but sometimes
for real, Drake. You need a little delusion, or you not.
I know what you mean.
But you got to be realistic too. You know what I mean? Like,
I saw Aaron Banks post something. He posted something that he's qualified for life, but then I also heard something where
no, I think that's dead now.
It's dead now, right? Like so.
Because look, right. I'm gonna say this, Alex. Right? Nobody told me that, or nobody did that, right? But if you read the way the rules are, it's implying that.
Exactly. So
by saying that the winner of the Olympia is auto qualified, that's implying it would say lifetime qualification there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So just to clarify, are you saying that if you win the Olympia, you're no longer qualified for life, or is it a 5-year window like some people are hinting?
No, it doesn't say that on it. September 15th, it's active. I'm just reading off what I see.
It's the 1 year you getting, brother.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's a good thing.
It doesn't say specifics right next to first place.
Hey, I like it. I don't even want to say why I like it, but I like it.
You got to remember,
some people,
it's not every division, guys. It's wellness, bikini, us, and classic.
Yeah.
The most populated divisions as far as competitors.
Can't walk into Olympia, so I like it. You got to go prove that you can go make an Olympia again, and then you got to go.
Fuck with it.
I love it.
Actually, nah, George. I think the winner of the Olympia should be lifetime qualified.
I do too.
No matter what.
Otherwise,
you're the winner.
Otherwise, Jeremy wouldn't be able to compete.
Well, we can see if he, you know what I mean? I mean, look, I'm saying, but what I'm looking at, he definitely showing he Jeremy. Like I said, Jeremy, one of the most competitive dudes I know, you know what I'm saying? But it'll still get us, we'll be able to go see, you know, be like a little tune-up, and you can go do what you do, and then go do what you said you was going to do.
I don't think we'd get that Jeremy in the mid-season show.
I don't give a fuck.
This is him putting everything he got in his life into it. And George, that's why I tell people, that's why he can never be better than Brandon or Ryan Terry to me when you've only done 10 shows. Yo, bro, anyone can save up all their nut in the world and bust the biggest nut in the world. How many nuts can you bust back to back to back to back over and over and over, nigga?
No, that's true, though. That's true.
All right.
Year after year, too. Let's throw that in year after year.
What a crazy analogy, but I get it.
It works. It works.
Like, bro, look, if your work rate only has to be at that level for one fucking show a year, bro, it's pretty easy to do that.
You're not wrong. All right, before we get out of here, I want to ask you guys, because Brandon made an announcement earlier today, if I could ever find it. He is doing another show.
Yo, George, were you?
Yeah, I was the one. Yeah, I told you.
So
doing Daytona?
We didn't know
because he's in Miami.
3 weeks out, and then
he's doing Daytona, ain't he?
The next thing, no. He said it's international, out, and then he said it's international.
No, he wouldn't do Daytona. Yeah, he wouldn't do that.
He didn't give no name.
I was just thinking because I know he's in Florida. I didn't see anything yet.
Drew, what would Brandon do Daytona for?
Nah, Brandon, he loves international shows.
I'm like, it's either something to do with the exposure, the bag, or that's it.
It has to be.
But I could also say the same thing about the Miami Pro.
Nah, he did that. I ain't gonna talk about it on him.
I think
he had plans. He had his own plan going on.
I think it's going to be China. Is there another one? They got Dominican Republic. Is his girl Dominican? His girlfriend.
His girl Dominican, ain't she?
No.
Oh wait, oh no, she might be.
She might be.
Nah. He ain't going to DR. We just all dudes.
Wait,
That's
it
all
said,
that
yo,
is.
China's 3 weeks out?
Yeah, it's
Oh, he's
China.
doing China.
Yeah.
It's
That's
China.
wild.
No, he's doing China.
Damn, bro.
He got a huge fan base in China. He's doing China.
That makes sense. Yeah, see that now that's what I'm saying. He's 100% taking a qualification away from somebody in China. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but look, yo, bro, he's not taking nothing away from anyone. He's taking his own win.
He got to go to China.
No. If you didn't, it's not yours until somebody wins it.
No, I was saying that because he got to spend his money to go to China.
But
his claim is they got to come over here. So like, yo, he's doing the same thing.
But if anybody knows he's doing that, they shouldn't do that show.
G,
that's my opinion.
I know, but I'm saying, money. He regardless, he got to get over there. And they was crying because you were saying that they got to come over here. Well, it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Listen, it's just a win to be on that flight. I couldn't do it.
Is that we have more shows here. That's their one show they have in China.
Well, then, like you said, they need to make some more.
No, they got to move around.
Go move around. Fuck it.
all right, fellas, I appreciate you hopping on, man. This is big news, man. This is going to change.
I like it, bro. We didn't get what people said. I'm rolling with it.
I think we all like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen,
I love it. I love it. This is exactly what I believe the sport needed to make the Olympia even more prestigious. The sport's going to keep growing. There's going to be more competitors.
And that's cool.
No plan was going to be bulletproof. None.
Yep.
So,
Listen. I'm focusing on this year's Olympia. Next year's next year, but I'm focusing on this right now. But the biggest thing I could say is the guys need to strategize a little bit more. I've always strategized. I've always looked at it. I always weighed my options of what show is going to be my best opportunity to go to the Olympia. There's no such thing as a weak show. It's just about the smartest choice that you pick.
Yeah. Yes.
Exactly.
Drew, it's about being undeniable. Make your physique undeniable, and then you don't have to fucking worry about anything.
Hey, Drew, you also know this too? Cut's going to have a lot of people in the same show next year.
He's had the same guys in the same show. Look, the top 3 at Toronto, it already was the same exact way.
But imagine how much it's going to be next year, bro. Imagine how
there's no way around it. He's
going to have so many athletes in one show.
There's no way around it.
Yeah, you can't hide from it now.
Motherfuckers just got to go out there and compete now.
Hey, Drew, stay away from Atlantic Coast, man. I don't want to smoke you, bro.
All right, fellas. Look, I'm going to hit you up tomorrow. You in Sarasota, right? All right, perfect. George.
Hit me. I'm here.
All
right, fellas.
Alex, you better
All right,
hit me up
guys.
soon whenever you come down.